Hello, friends. Welcome back to the ComfyUI stream. I'm here with Phil, and I'm here with Flipping Sigmas, aka Trent Hunter. What's up, fellas?
Chilling. How you doing,
Done.
Trent?
Fantastic. Good to be here.
You got to center
Yeah,
out your
man.
camera so we can see you here on the slice.
Yeah, you're all sideways.
Yeah, there you are.
So, big day. One 2.2 Animate came out. On the heels of the Vase Fun model, on the heels of X, on the heels of Y, and I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling pretty overwhelmed with option paralysis. But that's what we're here for. We're going to teach you how it looks and how it works and what its current state is. Before we do all that, though, I'd like to introduce Flipping Sigmas, who's been part of our community for a very, very, very long time. Trent, why don't you just say hi and tell everybody who you is?
Well, I'm Trent Hunter, aka Flipping Sigmas. So happy to be here. I got into Warp Fusion back in the day, and then it kind of led me down this road into Comfy, which I'm completely obsessed with, along with everyone else here, I'm sure. And then Banadoko, so kind of where I post all of my work, and I happened to get found by someone at Asteria Film Company, and then kind of went there, and that's what I do for a living now. So
yeah, that's amazing. And yeah, so you got your start with Deforum and Warp Fusion and stuff like that, or does it go even further back?
I think actually that's about it. I mean, I was doing some closed source stuff before that. In fact, I used to mess around with Midjourney, of course, like everyone else, and then like the second that I typed in a sentence and an image came out, like I just immediately knew it was going to be video. And I ran a small little video production company where I did events and stuff like that, shot and edited. So I just was really captivated by being able to animate some of the stuff that I shot, and then how one thing leads to another.
Yeah, it's always amazing, when you already have a body of work or you already have all this stuff. And the tools, when they started, we were only just sort of imagining things from the ground up. But now we're really at a point where you can take stuff you've made before and remix it, use it as like input footage, style, all that stuff. So, people with pre-existing bodies of work, it's super exciting now to be able to like take that stuff and do stuff with it. Though these sort of first frame image to videos things where you're just bringing things you've made to life. Like it's super exciting time, and it's fun to talk to other artists who were sort of making stuff before AI as well.
Yeah, I mean, Sigma's been OG in the space. I mean,
Oh, I think we lost Phil for a second.
We lost you for just a second.
Oh, you're quiet. Oh. Can we hear you now?
Check.
Yes.
Oh no, your mic exploded.
Okay.
How about
now? There we go. Welcome back, Phil.
Okay.
That happens. Technical difficulties.
I'm not on normal Wi-Fi today. I apologize.
No worries.
No, I mean, Flipping has been in the fold for a long time. I mean, Pers, you've seen his voice, you've seen his username around. I've seen his username around all the way back. Yeah, Warp Fusion days. I saw your name mostly, Trent, around Animate Diff and like all the advancements there. And yeah, you've been a really solid person in the community and like a staple of people like sharing, creating, pushing the boundaries. And yeah, it's awesome to have you on.
For sure. I really appreciate it. Yeah. I mean, whenever I saw Inner Reflections workflow that he posted with the all the Animate diff style transfer stuff, that really captivated me. And, shout out to Richard. He's like, worked with him a few times. He's a great dude, and really appreciate everything that he's put in. Because then we were just able to take the base layer, the base workflows that he kind of set forth, and then just work on top of that, which is one reason why I love the community so much, is that everyone gets to kind of build on top of each other. And that's kind of where the power of it all lays, in my opinion.
No, that's like Excellent point. I mean, you just said you got inspired by Richard. Richard got inspired by like someone else in the community, and like this is the importance of open source and why sharing is important. Not only because like you kind of like get your 15 minutes of fame and kind of seize the glory for sharing something that you found that maybe no one else did, but it comes back full circle, right? Because the stuff that Richard gave you unknowingly, you created something cool, gave it back to Richard, and like so it goes, you know?
Totally. Yeah, there's another thing about the community is I was just telling Pers this earlier is that when I first started Warp Fusion, I was trying to get set up on RunPod and didn't know anything about it. And just some random stranger kind of took 30 minutes out of his day to like help me do that. And I think that that was almost like more exciting than just the art itself. Is that I was most social media interactions that you have with people are pretty
Hollow.
terrible.
Yeah.
Like as opposed to that, I was like, man, people are actually helping each other out and stuff. So I've been kind of on Discord ever since, just trying to figure out the new stuff.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, and I was saying, with the exception of a few bad apples, I have most of the people I've run into in this community have not only been helpful, but like helpful to almost their own detriment, like spending hours of their day helping you get through a problem. Like you're saying, like that's more often the case than not the case with this community. And that's a beautiful thing. I hope that never changes, but as things get easier and stuff, there will be like elitism and gatekeeping and stuff, but it's just important for those of you who are coming into the scene now, or those of you who've been here for a long time, just keep sharing. You just keep sharing because, that's our biggest advantage, this community. Like they can't stop us because we don't like hold back. So cool stuff comes out, somebody figures something out, instead of sitting there and being like, I'm going to do this for 3 months and I'm going to make all the NFTs and I'll be the only guy who can do this. That is very, very rare. The most common thing you see is, oh man, check this out. And then they post the video on Banadoko and then the workflow right underneath it. And it's like, well, what can you do with it? And so that kind of collaborative spirit is amazing. And we're super happy to have you here and super happy to just be in the same space all the time, man. And hopefully we'll get to do some more in-person stuff as time goes on.
Yeah, for sure. I love kicking it with you guys. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm. So on that note, we should talk about the community challenge this week. I actually forgot to upload the video, so let me do that real quick while we talk about it. Phil, did you see the video?
No, I don't think I saw the final edit.
I am going to grab it and put it on the thing and then play it back through the thing so that it's full quality.
So it's full thing?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Not whatever happened last week. Let me just do that real quick in another window. Why don't you guys talk about the community a little bit more while I do that?
Yeah, totally. What to say? Yeah, Pers, you made a point of like, I hope that the sharing never changes. I really don't think it will. There was a point where I felt the same kind of fear when, back in Disco Diffusion, when I was playing around with the early tech, it was like, oh, okay, like I can kind of see where this is going, and I can kind of like, see where the money is, right? Because usually that's really the blocker here that stops people from sharing, is like the idea that, oh, I can monetize this, or this is information or value or something, right? That always translates to money. And luckily, I think we've already kind of crossed that bound, because all the tech that we have now is state of the art. Like, one is incredible, like upwards of VO quality if you tweak the workflow and do what you need to do. All the image editing models are up there with Nano Banana. Like, we're really at that point where like anyone can build production scalable services off of comfy workflows that they build. And yet the sharing still continues, right? And so like that's beautiful to see. So I think we've really kind of crossed that inflection point of where my fears were personally. And at this point, like now it's just incremental, and the tech is just going to get more and more stable and more hopefully quicker. I'm still waiting for that like efficiency revolution where it's like
right
architecture changes or whatever.
I feel like also with the models are coming out at such a rapid pace right now. It's like for people to stay on top of it, it's kind of hard to. It would be hard for someone just to take a workflow and monetize it. Not that I mean, if you want to, totally cool with you, but it's like something better is going to come along tomorrow anyway. So who cares?
Yeah, niching hard into something is getting harder. But the one thing that is happening, it's not necessarily an efficiency revolution, but what the one thing I'm noticing now with models is the quality at 640 by 640 is so much higher than it was at the same res before. So
true.
It almost doesn't matter because like if we can get super high res low stuff, you can always punch that stuff up and redream it higher at less steps, as you know, and have showed everybody how to do. But the point is, like, I'm super excited for that part of it where we just get better looking stuff like as a source, as like source truth.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like if you go and Google like 512 picture, or honestly go take any picture and just downscale it to 512, it looks pretty damn good, right? And so that was always my thought, was like, why don't the models produce, why isn't it like 1-to-1 with source or as close as possible, right? Like why isn't it there, even though there's still a lot of data in 512 squared? But you're right, and the models now like Juan and I mean tons of models now, they just produce really high quality stuff even at the low res, and like, yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah. All right, I got the video ready. Let's check it out. Okay, so our community this week was tasked with making a pose control video from a series of source videos that we provided. You guys just smashed it out of the park, and I just want to do a quick shout out to Joe, our head of community, for she just makes these incredible videos every week. So like just nerd out on the editing, because like they are kinetic and fun and awesome, and big shout out to Joe for those. So let's watch it with no further ado.
No lack of submissions. That is fantastic.
Damn. And I think this was trimmed down too, for sure.
Nice.
Man, like Okay, so this perfect one to put up on the screen. Honestly, the first one being like the smoke thing. All I can think of is, you know how long it would have taken to make that in Blender?
I know.
Like, my God.
I know. I know.
There's
Yeah, I'm
some
just
other
gonna run it.
ones.
I'm gonna run it again so we can
Yeah.
talk about it while it's running without the music. But yeah, I mean, someone in the chat says Juan Animate destroys this. This technology is a week old. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Dude, I know.
it's
2.2.
like this was the height of it last week, and now there's a whole new model. And but
It's
that's the way
amazing.
it works. Yeah, it's
It's
the way
like,
it works.
oh my God. I want
But
to
these
laugh.
are so good. I just want to go back to the Dante one. The fact that he just starts shooting his guns while he's dancing. This one, yeah, he's just like and then like shooting like because in the game, like if you've ever played it, he's just all he does is shoot the guns all day long. So it's just like, it's lovely.
Shout out Make It Rad in the comments.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Boom.
What's up? Make it red. Oh, is my mic loud?
I mean,
It's usually too quiet, so pick one, y'all.
Matthew was asking what's the difference between the One Animate and the 2.2 Vase. I mean, in practicality, they really are the same thing. They function to the same end, but it's just, again, different training, different take, maybe like a different data set. But at the end of the day, character, some references, and some pose, control, annotators, depth, canny, etc.
Yeah, and the other cool thing that Juan Animate does, and we can talk about it when we get into it a little bit more. We haven't even got to that part of the stream yet, but Juan Animate has subject and movement in a slightly different way that Vase does it. So, yeah, it's like two different paths to a similar destination. But from what I've noticed, the Juan Animate mix mode, the one that works with KJ nodes, is definitely going to be something very special, and I'll show you guys some outputs from that once this is over as well, because I had access to it a little early, so I'll show you the stuff that I made with it, with their big stanky GPUs. So that's another interesting thing about Juan Animate was I got about under 20 gigabytes for 1280 by 720.
Fantastic.
So yeah, pretty exciting. Yeah, that video is just incredible. So yeah, this week the challenge is first person point of view flight. So basically just a video of you flying through something in a plane, in your body, just from the perspective of you. If you go to blog.comfy.org, there we are. If you go to blog.comfy.org, you can see the all the information you need to do the stream. So we're gonna do this every week, and the prizes is like $100 and all kinds of fun stuff. What else we got here? Let me actually read the thing properly. Okay, create a video that features a major portion of a first-person flying scene. We'll be looking for creativity in the scene and story, as well as smooth, high-quality motion that brings the ride to life. The prizes are $100 cash or $200 of ComfyUI credits, whichever you choose. Requirements: the ratio is 1:1. It will be cropped to that. You don't have to necessarily make your art at 1:1, but just remember it will be cropped center in a square. So as long as the thing that's happening in your art is happening in the middle, it'll be fine. But if you're going to make it, just make it at that ratio. It'll be easier. Less than 20 seconds. So you can go up to 20 seconds, which is a long time for AI gen. For this one, style setting and effects are all your choice, freestyle, whatever you want to do. The submission is September 22nd by 7 p.m. Pacific. Do not watermark your name. We will do the captioning in the thing, like in the presentation, and no captions if you can. If you have text or something's happening, that's fine. But The point is just try to keep the text off it. Yeah, and that's it. Submit through the blog. There's a link right there on the blog. And let me see if I can grab this video and play it back. Joe made another beautiful video to kick off the competition. All right. It's better for me to upload it to Restream and play it back than to try to play it through my screen. All right. So yeah, one animate already. There's Gaguf's nunchaku stuff is already happening. So the stuff that I'm saying was correct as of 2 hours ago. In AI, that's like last week. So,
It's so crazy.
like I said, these streams are just for what's happening right now in this moment, right? Like they're not supposed to be the source truth going forward or anything. We are trying out the bleedingest of the cuttingest of the edges all the time for y'all.
Yeah, I think the workflow that we're going through later, I've learned.
Yeah. Here's the infinite flight challenge, friends. So this is the kind of stuff we're looking for.
Really open-ended.
Yeah, you do whatever you like. We want you flying through something. And like I used to just pretty much just use Warp Fusion to do drone footage because it was like my favorite thing in the world to do. So this is right up my alley.
I'm just gonna submit a video of me like moving a model into the Comfy folder and then deleting it, and then moving a new model in there and then deleting it. It's just like the versions as I go through different models.
All the way down.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's get over to our silly workflow here. Okay, friends, this is what y'all been waiting for, and Peter has been so frothing at the bit for. You know what, y'all? The challenge might take a little while for us to get through, but that's too bad because our community is cracked. They are bananas, and we are going to show off all the amazing stuff they do. So y'all can just wait for the meat. All right. This is... Okay, didn't do the thing on this one so much. I'll talk about all this.
It's also incentive to come to the community hangouts where you can kind of dive into some like nitty gritty stuff at your own pace.
Yeah, and you can ask us stuff if you want to learn about things that we haven't talked about or we haven't got to yet. All right. So this workflow that I'm working from, before you ask me, how do I get this workflow? Can you send me this workflow? Do you have this workflow? Hey, Pers, where's the workflow? Hey, Pers, is the workflow on the Discord? Do you have the workflow for this? Any variation of that, or just the word workflow. That was my favorite. I just love that when people just message me workflow. That's a really nice one. So yeah, WF. Yeah. WF question mark. This is in the examples in the one video wrapper custom node. So manager, custom nodes manager, you're going to install the one video wrapper. That's this guy here. Once that's installed, if you restart Comfy and you go to browse templates, workflow, browse templates, restart Comfy, it's just going to be a flood of workflow in the chat.
I asked for that.
I did. So it's down here underneath. All of the workflows that come with these custom nodes are actually in the template, in the browse templates folder. So we want to go to the one video wrapper templates, and it's actually at the bottom here. One animate example one. So this is the default one animate example that comes with Kajai's pack. So I've done nothing to it. So there's no magic workflow here. Nothing. This is literally right out of the box what Keej gave us to play with. So yeah, just click that and it'll be like, oh, hey, you're missing about 1,000 custom nodes. That's fine. Go install them. They're all safe. It's all good. And you got to make sure for this one, I'll do a little housekeeping here. You have to update Comfy. You have to update the one video wrapper, and you have to update KJ nodes. There's no getting around any of that. Comfy, KJ nodes, and one video wrapper all have to be completely up to date for this workflow to work. You'll get this different levels of failure if you don't do what I'm telling you to do now. Okay. So update Comfy, update one video wrapper, and update KJ nodes. All right. It's just, these nodes, Blockify, mask, draw, image, whatever. Keej made these nodes for this workflow. So they're in KJ nodes, and then one video wrapper is its own thing. The reason for that is the way this works is it uses this very specific masking pattern to tell the thing where the subject is. So he made some nodes that sort of make that easier to do than to try to do this in a manual way. Update those 3. Make sure you do that. Don't screw it up. So typically Kajai's workflows are very like straight to the point. They just, you just do the thing. Down here, he's got the models loader section, and also there's links on the left side here in this note. Hit pound on that. Yeah. You can go and click on these links, download them, put them in the folders they're supposed to be in, and you're off to the races. He didn't actually specify where the folders are, but you can guess. The model stuff goes in diffusion models. The LoRa stuff goes in LoRa's. The text encoder goes in the text encoders or clip folder. I think either one's fine. And the VAEs go into VAE. So yeah. VAE. Yeah. I'm not going to go through all this stuff because it's just always the same. The only other thing you will want to do for this workflow is read the names of these and go and download these LoRa's. They're both available on Kajai's Hugging Face. They're useful for this workflow. So yeah, grab them and put them in the LoRa's folder and run it. If you do not have this LoRa, this Light X, when you run this, it will look awful because it's only running 6 steps. And in order to do that, you need to use a distilled LoRa in order to do that. So yeah. What else? That's all the gotchas for this. The way it works is we plug in a reference image. We plug in a reference video or a source video. And then it will go in and try and determine where to make the masks. Then it will go in and make these blocky masks that sort of cover up the subject. And then once that's done, it'll make a steady cam sort of shot of the person. And then it'll try to block it out all on here and give you this nice little breakdown of everything it did. So let's have a good look at that there. That's our input image right there. That's just underneath it is the face. Open pose is just underneath that. And this is the original source video. And then this is the replace video. You'll notice because the mask was not on my face, or rather on the face of the person, it did not replace the face with mine, but it did replace the clothing. So if you look, I have this white jacket on with the red stripes. If you look at the final animation over here, holy cow, it's a big workflow. She's wearing my jacket, yo. like perfectly. So, this is a big deal because this is already this is just low res, it looks a lot better at high res. This is day one, everybody. So this is the one video wrapper stuff. Someone asked if this is in native. It is being pushed into native as we speak. Right now, native does the move function of this model. And what Kajai is doing here is the mix function of this model. This will make more sense in the next couple of days as we have more information and the native stuff comes out. But for now, if you want to do the subject replacement, you got to use Kajai's one video wrapper because it has this masking thing that we don't have in native yet. Again, this is just for today. Who knows what tomorrow brings? Who knows what's going on by the end of the weekend? But just as for right now, to do the subject replacement, you got to use the one video wrapper. So that's basically all there is. And I've just been making input footage with VO3 because it makes funny clips. Let's see if I can find one here. So we'll pop this in. Yep. And then Phil, send me that picture of you again.
I got one running over here too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's bring up the screen.
Should be done in just a second, but I mean, I can show the.
Yeah, let's pop your screen up while I set up Phil.
All right, give me a second here.
Got some nice input images here. And set the points on this low stakes parkour. And it looks a little bit burnt. I switched the sampler to Euler on this next one that should be done any second now, and let me see what the output is from that.
Oh,
much better.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
sampler?
That's nice.
Yeah.
You switched. So what did you switch from and to?
I switched to Euler because it was on. I think it was on DPM plus or something of that nature.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks a lot better.
I usually run UniPC.
Yeah, I feel like you can't go wrong with UniPC on the WAN models, most of them.
Parkour. Yeah, I was showing Trent earlier. I was making a bunch of I don't know what to call it, like a low stakes parkour in VO3. Because if you just type parkour in VO3, it doesn't really it gets the people jump on stuff, but it doesn't get the gravity of the situation.
Yeah, it's like a loaded.
Everything's a foot off the ground.
It is a loaded term, right? Parkour means so many moves, right? They're not broken up.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's good stuff. All right, let me bring mine back up. No, you're good. There we go. All right, so I've popped in some new footage here. We're just going to run it. I was going to pop Phil in. We'll get Phil dancing here. He's a maniac.
Guys, I just want to sidebar and say a week ago, I was like, I don't take enough photos of myself, straight up, but I have enough, obviously, that are solid to my likeness. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna mess around with Seedream because the last stream we did Seedream, and so I started playing with it. And guys, my God, from 4 reference images of me, I created a bunch of images, black and white Fujifilm style, of me just in Japan, living my life, doing believable things, in Shibuya, riding a bike in the bamboo forest, whatever. And I posted it, and no one batted an eye on my Instagram. My mom even messaged me and asked if I was back in Japan. And I was like, Mom, these are fake. These are all AI.
It's so crazy now.
Crazy.
It's ridiculous. And then I messaged my girlfriend and I was like, hey, did you see my post? And of course she sent me a screenshot with the being like, of course I see your post. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, they're not real. And she's like, I thought I saw something weird. And I'm like, you noticed? Because to me, they were perfect. And she's like, yeah, in this image, the proportions are slightly wrong. In this image, your dreads look different. And I was just like, oh my, only a woman's touch, let alone my girlfriend, could ever pick up those nuances, man. Crazy. Yeah, she got it right away, which is insane.
Mm-hmm. Somebody's asking what you do with the points. The points are automatic. See, it's chosen her face and her clothing, so it's just going to do the thing. What happens is sometimes the points just don't work. They're in the wrong spot. We don't have a good way right now of updating past this point. So the only thought I had was you could reposition the points. And then say, I wanted it down here or whatever, it's going to update this string up here. But if we can't just rerun this node partial execution style, because it's not considered a object node. It's not something that's running. So what I was thinking was maybe you could just type in string up here and get yourself the the string primitive, grab this point store, pop it in here, and then just replace it from here so that you're forcing this new string and then rerun the run. That's
KJ actually has a dummy out node too that might work. I'm not 100% positive.
yeah, because I think all you really need to do is get these coordinates into this node. Actually, oh yeah, this one doesn't partially execute either. Yeah. Run it. The Denver says he runs it. He'll wait for the points, stop it, and then adjust it and run again. But then after you run it again, doesn't it just like recalculate the old points again though? Either way, it did a great job here. It really, really did the thing. Because like what you want is it for it to mask out all the stuff you want to replace. And in this case, it masked out the entire person, which is what I wanted.
Shout out Warper.
AI Warper here.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah, friends, go check out AI Warper stuff. As soon as VTubing is possible, we will have AI Warper on the stream. As soon as AI VTubing is possible.
Still waiting for that real time.
Oh, it's going to definitely do the thing here, Phil.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I hope you're really excited. You look really excited.
That's one thing that I've noticed is if the person's mouth isn't open, then it starts to hallucinate what that would look like, and it might not. Yeah, see? That's not how I smile. It's definitely...
But it's exactly how skinny you are, though.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, no, my teeth are the dead giveaway anytime. Like,
Yeah.
I'll send a picture, like AI picture to my wife. She's like, "That's not you. That's not you."
Wait a minute.
Stop
Hold
it.
on. Is it tracking emotion?
Yes, it's tracking the whole deal. Like, it's tracking everything that's happening. Yeah, like if you watch the face, it is you are doing what she's doing.
No, that's exactly why I asked. I noticed that right away.
No,
Wow.
it's really exciting tech, and this is still like relatively low res too. You know, this is like 480, I think, 480p.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 960 by 554 or 544.
Oh, I want to try this at full HD.
Yeah, so the only problem I had with that was, right? So like let's see if we can troubleshoot this, because I just changed it to 1280 by 720, right? Run the same thing. But what I got was a mask that was unusable, and I could not figure out why. So let's see what happens once it gets back through this pass. Like, it's almost as if it's not calculating the canvas at the right size when it makes the mask. So maybe people in the chat have an idea here too. Also change the Blockify mask to 8. Okay, block size to 8. I'll try that.
Blockify mask to 8.
John has a great question.
So that's this one here.
John has a great question because I noticed that this is true with other wand models. Does the prompt matter at all in this instance?
I haven't even seen the prompt.
Okay. Well, there you go. Probably not, guys. Probably the same thing as the other.
There it is. Man is walking. Style is soft 3D render style. And I don't think it matters
Not
at
even
all.
a little bit. Yeah.
I think you could put wibbly, wobbly, bongle, snop in here, and it would do the exact same thing.
Perfect. Send it.
What if it makes the most beautiful AI video ever made?
What if my dreads are just like alive, wobbly creatures?
Well, like I would be into that. That's what I was saying, Rad. Like I didn't even notice there was a prompt until I've done like 50 runs. But yeah, it seems like the reference image, because it's really what it's doing is it's like replacing stuff. You know, it's see the dots are nowhere near where they should be. Like this should be here and this should be here. Oh, yeah, I mean, it's because I'm feeding a width and height in. Maybe we shouldn't do that.
You know, this is probably one of the most complicated masking systems in Comfy. You don't have to use this system to create a simple mask.
It's true. The only thing is, so this system only works with these chunky, blocky masks. Kajai was talking about it on Banadoko. If you just use like a really fine mask, it doesn't actually work right.
That's so weird.
There's something about this blocky, like
must have trained it
chunky
that
mask
way.
style. Yeah, something about it. I think it's because it inpaints over the edges of the chunks, like it. I don't know how to describe it, but I think you have to mask a little more than you want to, and growing isn't enough.
Yeah, that's probably going to be the next node I vibe code. Then just
start playing with masks. Yeah.
Well, or a mask editor, right? Like if blockiness is what it needs, I can just get it to calculate sharp and do sharp edges. That might be enough.
Okay, well, even with the wrong settings, this did the right thing. So let's just see what happens as it punches through. I love this video.
So bad.
It's so not you. Like it's the essence of kind of what you might be remembered. Like if like somebody met you once, you know what I mean? But it's like it's not right. Like it's not even close.
It's so uncanny. It's like my mouth is not that big. That's like the thing. like not even close, dude. Looks like I got the Mr. Beast smile. That's what's going on right now.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. AI bias smile.
It's got those veneers. I wish my teeth were that white, though.
Yeah, I've been thinking about getting them veneers. They look pretty cool. AI veneers. Does Meta have a AI veneer Ray-Ban combo thing I can get?
Where's the real-time Snapchat veneers filter?
Yeah, just put little screens on my teeth. Let people
Now we need Boog to make grills.
Dude, grills with little CRT monitors in them? Yes. Dude, where's Boog? Where is Boog?
That's kind of fly.
Actually, I should ask him. Maybe he might want to pop on the stream and have some fun and comfy because I know it's been a minute for him.
He's so disconnected, dude.
I know. That's why I think it'd be fun to show him like what's up now, you know? Because he's been like in closed source land, basically.
Yeah.
Not to his detriment. He makes incredible work. It's just, you know, it'd be fun to see what he can do with this kind of stuff too. Because he used to be cracked with Animate diff, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, as the models get better.
Here we go. We're combining.
Oh my God. So this is 720p?
Yeah. Oh.
It's even worse.
It's better in some ways. This part's a lot cleaner. Your hands are just a nightmare. And your face, buddy.
Dude.
Yeah. that smile at the end is terrifying.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna have my nightmares of my own face.
That's what we do here.
Can't not, yeah.
Well, okay.
Turned into my moment.
That's pretty cool.
Throw in some 2D characters.
So it has to be an actual human.
What?
Yes.
Wait. Hold on. Okay.
So I was able to get it this far. Load video. Let me just load this video into the thing so you guys can see it. I was able to get it. Where is it? There he is. So I was able to get it this far because it's still pretty human. But I tried like straight up illustrations and it was like, I don't see a human in this picture.
Weird. Because, I mean, I'm looking at their paper and they've definitely got some illustration stuff in here. Not a lot, definitely. Like for the 10 examples, they've got one. So
I have somewhere I have an image of me in anime. Let's try it and see. There, that was crazy. It's like the first hit.
So I have a question for if it's following the emotion, what's it actually tracking? Facial pieces, or I see that you're cropped in on the face, which might be the case, or is it following audio, or both?
So the face images go into. I don't know if the face images like I don't think this thing goes anywhere except
it just previews it.
Like
Yeah, you're
previews.
right.
Yeah, like I don't
Why would
unless it goes. Oh, face images. Okay, no. Face.
right.
Oh no, face images, reference images. Oh no. I'm just blind. Face images goes to face images. So it does come from here. So it's part of the one video animate
Right.
embeds.
So wow, it is literally just lip reading.
It's
Certain
four layers of conditioning.
Oh wow. Wow, this is crazy.
And it's crazy that it runs this long.
I've got one going at 576 by 1024. Should be done in a minute or two.
Is somebody's phone going off? Is my phone going off?
Mm,
Let me put it away.
I don't hear anything.
I don't hear anything either, but I have noise canceling headphones in now either too. So there could be somebody screaming in my room and I wouldn't know it. All right. Yeah, I mean, four layers of conditioning is insane considering how fast this is.
Yeah. Well, that's the interesting part is it's probably all bounced down to one embedding as opposed to like conditionings, you know?
Yeah, because like this is what we're feeding it, you know.
Yeah, it's nuts. But to it might only be one video that we're feeding it. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to dive in. Like I'm so this tech is so new. I haven't even gone through anything. But you're right. Like the people in the comments have been saying the results look insane. They do. This is like VO level in our backyards. Like this is crazy.
Yeah, like that's the thing to remember. This is local.
Yeah, dude. On less than 24 gigs. Like holy moly, guys. VO is old tech. Can we just
No, it's
say that?
You just move past it.
No, it's not that it's obsolete tech, it's old tech. Like that's crazy to me because it's still so insane and yet like yeah.
Okay, let's try this video of this guy making a mashed potato mountain.
Oh my god, Purse.
Let's see if Phil can make a mashed potato mountain for us.
This okay, at least my mouth is
Oh
closed.
no, I changed the so I changed it to the anime guy. So we'll see if it can do it. It might have been actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it might have been a limitation of the way I was inferring stuff before it came out, because I was using sort of like a system and it might have had like a different face segmenter thing that's like looking for humans, whereas this one looks like it's not, so it might be fine.
Tom brought up a good point. You know, the prompt definitely is useless, but in the sake of illustration, it may be enough to push more. You know what I mean?
You may have to prompt anime characters. Yeah, it's worth a shot. Yeah, what's up, Cosmic? I've updated, but not appearing in my workflows. I had a similar issue, Frank. Just keep updating everything. Oh, it thinks the mashed potatoes are the face.
The mashed potatoes are the face.
This is gonna be weird.
Frank, try updating all. I've found when I update all like through the actual UI, it seems to fix that problem. But if I just git pull like the old school way, it messes it up.
I had another issue with mine because I was branched into multi-talk or whatever. So when I was updating it, it was just updating the multi-talk branch. I had to get back out into the master. That can totally happen to you too. Yeah.
I got one for you guys.
Let's see.
And here we go.
Oh man.
It's very
through
great.
Interpreted dance.
Wow. The lighting is crazy.
The reflection on your pants, my lord.
But like, look, my skin, it's reacting to the lights in the room.
Oh, true.
Like, what is happening?
I had this thought earlier when I mentioned the Blender thing, but it's funny how like at the end of the day, everything gets bounced down to pixels, like image or video. And it's wild to think about how many things we solved simply by solving that. medium. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter if it's a vector; it's all going to be shown on Instagram or whatever. And if you can solve for generating a picture or a video, you kind of cover your base on like video games and like everything, right? And we're seeing that.
Skyclad says he thinks it has to do with the placement of the green dots. It absolutely has to do with placement of the green dots. Yeah. The issue being, we have no way to send the data back out from this node once it's run. So,
I tried that dummy out. If you search dummy out and then click that one, I'm pretty sure that that'll update the. I could be wrong.
No, this might do it, man. Okay, let's face hands. I wonder if 0 should be face and 1 should be hands. Or like clothes. Let's try that. And so then we're going to partially execute from this dummy out node. Once it's done here, we'll let it cook. We'll let it cook these mashed potatoes.
Let him cook.
Let it cook. That's a great, if that works, that's a great hack. I'm just super curious what it's going to do right now because it's like replacing like the mashed potatoes at first and then like order doesn't matter. Oh, thanks, Deaver.
Damn.
Deaver says the order does not matter in the mask selection, so that's good to know. Oh.
Okay, well.
I mean, yeah, but you know what? Somebody said try prompting for anime character.
Yeah, let's do it. Sorry, Gibbly Gook, get out of there.
Yeah, this is like a really weird like Netflix live action anime thing, like, you know, where they're like, oh, we'll just animate the edges of their face, it'll be super cool.
It's kind of sick though, you know, the hard edge.
I would watch the whole movie. I'm just saying.
What? Yeah, it's like that classic rotoscope style where it's like definitely footage, but then they just kind of like rough paint on it.
Oh, I ran it again instead of doing the thing. So let's run it and let it get through this, and then we're going to stop it, and I'm going to try and partially execute it from the dummy out after we adjust these. But you know what? I think this time after I ran it, they stayed where they were. So we might not even need the dummy out. It's possible I'm the dummy out.
Got him.
Dummy in.
The system prompt that they have coded is literally the person in the video is performing an action. There we go. Thanks, Warper.
Okay. It does look like Scanner Darkly. Good call. That's a great film if y'all haven't seen that. That's like pre-AI rotoscoping. That one, and what was the other one? Waking Life. That's another really, really amazing looking movie.
I think someone
that's manual style transfer, friends. Manual style transfer. Think about all the wrists that were destroyed making those films. Oh, you guys want to see some stats probably. These runs are 48 frames. I'm just doing quick ones for the stream so that we get in and out. You can, I think you can, this has context windows in the sense that like you can just do as many frames as you want and it's going to do it in batches. So yeah, go nuts. I believe Sage Attention is already, it's already in. And let's see.
I just have people messaging me like far better stuff than I'm doing as this is happening.
Yeah, that's usually what happens.
I love it.
I mean, go look at what AI Warper's doing with this on his 6,000.
Yeah, totally.
That's the thing. Like we're doing very low res stuff for stream. This is not meant to like showcase what this model can do. Go check out AI Warper on X to go see what this model can do.
Is he
And
posting
also,
live on Twitter?
Yeah, we're posting it all afternoon. Yeah. Basically, he texted me like a couple hours ago. He's like, dude, look at this.
You got to get up pretty early in the morning.
Okay, here we go. Only took 78 gigabytes of VRAM. Oh, is that all? Yeah, so the prompt, I guess it helped a little, but not enough. But, you know, it did kind of, yeah, this does look kind of drawn a bit. A little better. The mask is good too. It's masking out the potatoes the whole time. So that's good to know. You can adjust, forget everything I said at the beginning of this. You can totally just adjust these and run it again. As long as nothing changes. I gotta have more interesting input footage.
Yeah, I'm running Sage Attention. It is possible.
Yeah. Well, let's see if it can do this one. Do 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 do. It's just a man dancing with an alligator. Nothing weird. Nothing weird here. Maybe this isn't a good picture of like a good anime picture to use. We can try. I know this will probably work. This like sort of 3D stylized one. Let's try that. We'll try an anime one after that. The Mr. Clean earring. Okay. So I guess you guys are saying I can literally interrupt this here. And then be like, no, I want the jacket and then the face. And then run it again. Tom says, can it accept 2.2 style LoRa's? I have not tested this, but I did read someone say that it does because it's like a base model. So yeah, you can apparently just plug style LoRa's in. So please try it. Please let us know what happens. Super curious about that because there's already a wealth of 2.2 LoRa's available. I'm not sure what the function of the LoRa would be, as maybe stylization of the final output. I don't know how much it would fight with what you're actually trying to jam in there with the conditioning and stuff. So like, you know, I don't know. Alan asks, does the reference image need to be similar pose to the video character being replaced? In this case, absolutely not. No, not in this one. For traditional stuff, yes, absolutely. First frames, absolutely. But this is designed to do style transfer from stuff that looks nothing like the input footage. So you like, as you can see, like this input footage, this input picture is nothing like, the pose is not the same as this, and it will be fine.
Okay, yeah. So I was trying earlier, and I had just your face on the input image, but when I was doing a whole body, it didn't transfer quite as well. But when I did,
that would make sense if you want to get the actual like clothing and stuff. But like for my tests, if I was just doing my face, it would just hallucinate what I was wearing the rest of the body, and it seems like pretty funny. So I was just going with it.
I love it.
Yeah, I just saw Warper's results. My God, it's gonna be nuts when I get this thing fired up. I feel like all the coolest stuff drops when I'm about to like go somewhere.
Yeah, as soon as you get on a plane.
Yeah, actually,
I might make this a GIF and just put it on the Discord.
that's kind of sick. Actually, the reaction's perfect.
Just like, look at all these models.
Great.
Pers, what noise would match that image or that video?
What noise?
Yeah, like if you were gonna Foley it and do some redubbing, what would you do?
Oh, just very echoey squeaks on the floor, like he's in a giant room all by himself. Just
Perfect answer. Like he's playing basketball with no one.
yeah, just an empty cavernous space.
That's so good, dude.
Oh, it is so gonna do the thing.
Yeah, no, actually,
That mask is perfect.
Skyclad, like I straight up don't like. It's like, oh, I'm going to Spain vacation. It's like, no, dude, screw it. I'm canceling it. Wand came out.
Sorry, I have work to do.
Oh, sorry, babe. I'll call you an Uber. She still loves me.
Who was it that was saying? Who was it that was saying? Turn down the blockiness, block mask. I still haven't tried that, but I did hear you. Right now, the mask size is 32, which means they're like relatively large chunks. So I would imagine bringing that block size down will give us like tighter edges and stuff. So it might take a little longer to render, but probably not that much longer. It's not like crazy work. But that node was right here, blockify mask, just in case anyone was wondering. The suggestion was to set the block size to 8. I think it was actually Skyclad that mentioned that, but my memory is Dogwater.
Okay, so Keej already has the node. So yeah, dude, you should honestly just use by RefNet and then blockify the mask and just avoid the points and completely. Or like, what's the other one? Bend 2, remove background by RefNet. Like,
let's try that. Yeah, let's try that. I'm curious now.
I mean, it's such a easy implementation,
I wonder why we're using SAM 2.
Maybe
it works better for certain scenes to like know exactly where to grab the stuff.
I mean, SAM is insane because you could just target like a face or whatever.
Yeah.
This model clearly seems to do.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, it did it.
It really did it.
And you're giving it seriously suboptimal character references too, and it's just.
Oh, I know. They're just like these are not good input images at all. Skyclad says 8 is key. All right, let's just try it. So blockify mask. I'm going to set that to 8. Right here, block size to 8. That should reduce the size of these chunks. If brain is braining. Brain doesn't always brain though, so. All right, and then we'll try it with this guy because I think he's a cool guy that everybody likes.
I think my girlfriend just broke up with me on stream.
That's fair.
What do you mean that's fair?
I get it.
No, she's gonna go walk the dog, but she's like, "You, me, we're cut." And I'm like, "What do you mean? What do you get out of here?"
You and me, we are done professionally. She Christian bailed you. By RefNet. Okay, so should we make Phil dance and then we're gonna make Phil dance and then we're gonna swap out for by RefNet and see if we can make the edges tighter. But something tells me Seg 2 is doing some magic here. But chat likes your skates, Phil.
I built those myself. They are literally just normal Vans shoes.
Nice.
Just drilled the holes and bolted them together.
And everything's fine.
And that's why I broke both my ankles now. No, those skates are sick. I love them.
All right, got a new parkour for you.
Nice.
Let's parkour with the skates.
Whoa, you are not kidding, Skyclad.
That's tight.
Yeah, that's a tight mask.
Purse is getting a little warm over there.
Cool.
No, nothing.
Me? Never.
Not for a
I
mask.
hit it. Oh, I see. I had my screen up. One sec, Trent.
Okay.
There we go, buddy. I just love how low stakes this is. Like when the camera finally pans out, they're like a foot high, you know, like they look really high, but yeah, it's so good.
I must have the
Loop, ping pong,
yeah. Maybe I don't.
parkour.
I am doing 80. How many frames are you doing?
48.
Okay.
So yeah, actually, someone had asked how long it takes. So this is a 5090. We are doing 49 frames at 1280 by 720 in 58 seconds. That is not to say that is the entire length of the run, as there's like masking and stuff at the beginning. But the actual diffusion is actually pretty fast, and it only uses 17 gigs of VRAM to do this run that I'm doing here. So 17 gigs of VRAM for 720p is actually insane. This is not guff. This is not it's not super quantized. I think it's using FP8. Amazing.
So that's weird. So I did 81 frames, and it seems to be doing the loop back. I wonder why that is.
There's a setting in VHS nodes called ping pong.
Yeah, no, I just looked. I don't have it set.
Oh, weird.
That's strange.
Wonder why it did that.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go, Phil. Oh. Oh no.
Stream it.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No.
Honey.
No.
Oh yeah, dude. Well, that's
You know what? I think it's because you're so small in the picture.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's just like
Yes.
dragging skin across bone. It's like, I don't know. I think this is what humans look like. I'm not really sure.
Jesus. I love that guy's face, dude. You gotta make it a GIF. Just like so concerned. Like
It's gonna be a great one when there's like a bunch of you got a bunch of stuff to post.
I just want to like put a put Spanish like que, like what, like the word que in Spanish under like que, like yeah, it's good. That's good meme stuff. I want that for WhatsApp now, dude. That needs to be a
Yeah. Okay, well, let's see if this works. What do we think?
I think it'll work.
dude.
I think it will too. It's rather equestrian. Chrono Knight, do you keep track of how many AI vids you make on yourself? No. I don't even want to know how many gigabytes of stupid videos of me there are on my own hard drive. The reason, though, it's like people always ask, why do you make so many videos of yourself? I'm not making videos of myself. I know what I look like. So I use my face with AI so that A, I own the outputs, it's my friggin' face, and B, I can tell when I start to change if it's not working right. Like the second I know I stop recognizing myself is when I know something's off. So like
That's a solid
have to be your it doesn't have to be your face, but just something you like, something like more than anything is a really good thing to always use as your baseline, because it does also it serves a purpose of social media because I can make funny videos of myself all the time. But the reasoning is really just to have a baseline of understanding of what the model's doing to my face.
Yeah. The I would actually argue that using the face is like the best thing you can use, because with certain things, like there's tolerance of like acceptability, where like, oh, that's kind of my car, that's like sort of my dog, but with a face, it's either it's me or it is not me. There is no wiggle room, and it's like a really solid representation of what the model is capable of.
Shout out Decodificator says that Kajai mentioned that the loop is caused by the window frame not matching the input frames.
Oh, okay. Horace asked, in the one video VAE loader, it has one 2.1 VAE FP32, but in the model links, it says the VF16. It's possible he just didn't link the 32. You can use whichever one you like. The FP32 and probably take a little more VRAM to decode, but it might look better. I don't know. I'm using the 16 here. Maybe the 32 looks better. Let's see if maybe I can grab it and we can see.
First, we're running long today.
I have been using the 32.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Just for reference.
Screw it. I don't care. This is great. Yeah, if you guys want us to leave, you just let us know. All right, we'll just shut everything down.
Yeah.
But, otherwise, we're going to hang out and make stuff. I'm invested. I need to know what horse purrs happens.
That's kind of where I'm at right now.
I'm trying to go back and find some like old dancing videos from the Warp Fusion days on my hard drive.
Anything to get me off the screen, Bruce.
What do you mean? Man, that's a crazy version of you.
Is this stock footage? Like, what is this from?
VO3.
Okay, thank God. I was like,
it's funny. I made all my stock footage with VO3 yesterday, and it's like it's so good for that because it just makes zany, like silly stuff, and then you just replace it with whatever you want. So it's like it's like better than like CC0 stuff because like you don't have to credit anybody. Plus, I think we've all seen every dance video from Pexels done to death, so it's kind of fun to make some new ones.
That's a good point.
I got a bit of a fail with the with the smaller block size.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's interesting.
But I love sharing my fails, so let's do it.
There we go.
Weird.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's weird how he's fading in and out. It's not like
I wonder if it's happening when his face goes blurry in the info footage. See
I wonder.
Oh, good point.
Oh, good. Try something cleaner.
Oh no! Oh no!
Man, God, damn.
That, yeah. Well, yeah.
I don't even know what to say.
I don't like that.
Obvious aside.
Yeah, no, I don't like that at all.
Me not like that. Neither does the crocodile. He's concerned.
Okay, let's try this same thing, but with the 32 VAE. Let me just find that real quick. So that'll be in Kajai's Huggin' Face probably. One video comfy files vase. Oh, I see the 2.2 VAE BF16, but I do not see the 2.1 FP32. Okay, yep. We talked about this before, but all this stuff uses the 2.1 VAE. The only thing that uses the 2.2 VAE is 5B.
Oh, touche.
VAE. I'm just gonna just put this file in here. wget-o paste quotes. One of these streams we're gonna bore everybody to death and do like a Python DevOps crash course so that the environment of Comfy will make more sense to you. It's a frustrating thing to basically have to have a CS degree to be able to fix custom node issues, dependency issues, things like that. So if there's any skills we can give you to like just like learn how to get in and out of your comfy environment, pip install stuff and that kind of stuff. So yeah, we'll figure out a time to do that and just have a real boring one because this stuff's really important if you want to get into this stuff properly. And you don't want to have to ask somebody or ask Claude or et cetera, et cetera. Or more specifically, learn how to ask them what's wrong, because like most of what troubleshooting is asking the right questions, not necessarily being able to know exactly what's wrong. It's being able to figure out what's wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally. Yeah, and I think part of that stream we should plug into LLMs into it, because at this point I've done them all the things manually, and now I just offload it all to LLM. I'm like, hey, Triton and Sage, do it, just do it. Like, I don't want to deal with this,
Yeah.
So, and the other thing is, anybody have trouble with Sage Attention and Triton? There's a thing now called Win Triton or Triton Win. I think it's Win Triton. It is like pip install Win Triton, pip install Sage Attention. Like it's that now. It's not as hard as it used to be. So definitely look up Win Triton and try and get that going, because it's just like trying to figure out the wheel that goes with your portable version and dropping it in the right folder and then running the command. It's a lot. Win Triton.
I'm just gonna drop for a minute. I have to put out a fire real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, I will see you guys in a minute. I'm sure you'll probably still be here making horses.
Oh yeah.
What sampler are you using there?
I think it's still the original.
Cool.
Yeah, DPMPP. Let's try the other one. Okay, so now this is with the 32 VAE. We're decoding. We're about to combine. Concatenating. Oh, the link for the FP32? Sure. Eco friends.
Boom.
See if it makes any difference. I guess it's still a nightmare, but it probably looks better. God, that hairy face is just... That's got to go. Trying to get some up close shots. I got some of someone here. Hate to keep using Phil. Also love to keep using Phil. Okay, let's try this like wood carved version. I'm curious if this will work. So yeah, let's try changing the sampler to Euler. All right. Yeah, so we'll try this sort of stylized claymation version and see if that'll do the thing. Try prompting Horsehead. Yeah, maybe. Keep using Phil when he's gone. That's so mean.
Okay, strange.
Does the face have an intensity controller? I don't think so. Let me check the one. Let me try the one. It does. It has a face strength and a pose strength, color match, and a frame window size. So lots of stuff to play with.
Yeah, are you compiling too? You have your compiler connected? I assume you have it, or the Triton thing set up on there. Torch compile, sorry.
Oh, Torch compile? Yep, it's on.
Cool.
Yeah, with Torch compile, your first run will take longer, but then the consecutive runs after that will be much faster. Wind Triton. It's just Wind Triton. All one word, I think. Wind Triton or Triton Win. Triton for Windows. There it is. Oh, it's Triton dash Windows. Sorry, friends. There you go. God, I hate that horse video, but I can't stop watching it. Hey team, hope you're doing well. I've done some research but couldn't find a clear answer. Maybe I'm missing it. Does Comfy support multiple GPUs in parallel, simple to Redshift? So Diffusion doesn't really support multiple GPUs in parallel. But some of the things you can do with multiple GPUs are batches, much larger batches. You can spread them across the GPUs. There is some rudimentary stuff for multi-GPU support, some really cool stuff you can dive into. If you go to the Comfy Discord and look around, there's a bunch of stuff. There's some plugins. There's some stuff that our in-house developers have been working on. It's all very like hackery and, prone to failure because it is, doing things you're kind of not technically supposed to be able to do. So parallel diffusion is a very hard thing to do, but you can also, like, if you don't think about it as, if you don't think about it as spending all of your GPUs on one thing, but spending all of your GPUs on a bunch of things, it works a lot better. So like do 4 jobs on one GPU and another 4 jobs on the other GPU, then you have 8 jobs going at the same time. That kind of stuff parallelizes well. But trying to do one job across multiple GPUs is no bueno. That's really good, actually.
That is.
I'm surprised it can do so well with like stylized characters. The reconnecting thing, that's just RunPod being RunPod. Don't worry about it. That's just some local problems. But yeah, I think that's actually a pretty good place to wrap it up. Unfortunately, Phil's not here, but yeah, friends, let me go over to the Q&A and see if anyone has any questions and things about what we're working on here. Had an SLI set up back in the day, and since then I always go single GPU for work. Multiple GPU has always been a headache. Yeah, basically. Not to say it's impossible. It's just, it's still in its very, very early infancy. Yeah, friends. This has been super fun. Please go play with the One Video Wrapper. Go play with these nodes. If you need help, you can ask in Discord help channels and stuff, but just keep in mind, this is 0-day bleeding edge nonsense stuff that we barely got to work today for the stream. And we do this every day. So like, it is to say, it's possible. It's just, this is advanced, like intermediate to advanced, like workflow stuff. So if you can't do this as your first thing in Comfy, don't feel bad. Don't worry. It's all good. We all started somewhere else, not this, right? So, yeah. Someone asked if there's a URL for the relay, Laura. Yeah, it's right here. Let me just drop it in the chat. Here you go, friends. I have not tried by RefNet, Ramon, but based on the way that mask looked, I have a feeling blocking out it by RefNet is totally a viable thing. I was hoping you could try prompting for something not in the driving a reference video. Yeah, I don't think that works. It's supposed to look at the image and then replace what's in the mask with what's in the image. That's like what this model does. So really, I really think the prompting is just to help. Yeah. Comfy so intuitive and easy to use. Yeah, don't try this workflow. It's too hard for you. That's not what I'm trying to say, really. What I'm just trying to say, don't get bummed out if you can't get this workflow to work on your first day of Comfy. This is like hard stuff. That's all. Why do my Quen images come out so similar now? Don't know what happened, but before they were coming out more imaginative. Quen has a thing where like the seeds are almost, they don't matter. Like it'll get to the result, and then the seed is pretty inconsequential. So I've run into that same thing with Quen. beautiful model. It really adapts to lore as well, but it does not, like, you don't seed travel well in Quen. I find it just keeps making sort of the same image as you hit each seed, which is definitely not a bad thing. It just makes me think that the model is a little more like distilled than other models. But again, it's a great distillation because it just keeps making awesome images. So yeah.
I have one final output that should be done in just
Let's
a
have a look.
second, and I feel like should come out fairly well.
Nice.
Not making any promises though.
Does Sage Tcache work with this workflow? It sure does. Sage and Tcache and Easy Cache and all that stuff, they work with every workflow. So Sage Attention is already enabled on this workflow. You just go and load it in the model. It'll be in the model loader. Torch Compile is also enabled. But if you wanted to use Tcache, you would need to turn off the distilled LoRa, just crank your steps back up to 20 or something, and then set that threshold to like 0.2, 0.3. And that way you're going to get the benefits of Tcache. If you just add Tcache to a distilled run that's like only 6 steps, you're not gaining anything by adding Tcache because the steps will be so different that they will exceed the threshold. And if they don't, you're only skipping 1 step in a 6-step process. You're saving, maybe 10 seconds. Like, So Tcache is for full non-distilled runs that you're doing like 20 plus steps. Then Sage Attention, Torch Compile, all that stuff all works together, and you can use all that stuff anytime.
There we go.
There's that guy again.
I love it.
That did a really good job. Holy cow. Look at the face.
Yeah.
It's saying the words.
I will say, I think that like if the face is clear in the in that frame, it does kind of help.
Wow. My legs look great.
This is what we all came here for, right?
Yeah. No, that's incredible. I may need to get that outfit. It looks pretty good. That is so cool. Excellent.
Boom.
Oops. Where'd our chat go? There's our chat. What's up, chat? Go indeed. Quen image is great. Lower your start denoise from 1 to 0.95 or 0.9. Try that. DPM++ is so much better for the lip sync. I'm curious about the new Infinity Talk. Oh, interesting. I haven't tried that. Can you explain how the point editor should be used? Yeah, scroll back in the chat. We went through it. We figured it out maybe 40 minutes in. Yeah, friends. So try it out. Thank you, Trent. I really appreciate you coming out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We'll get you to come out more often. This has been super duper fun.
Totally. I really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks everyone in the chat.
Yeah, thanks everybody. As always, thanks for hanging out with us. Join the Comfy Challenge. Do the first person view flying challenge this week. It's going to be awesome. You'll get into the montage and hopefully you win the prize. Actually, there's a lot of in real life events happening this week. Today, there's an event in SF. There's an event in Sri Lanka like this week, and another event in New York City this week. All that stuff's on the Discord in the events channel if you want to find out about in real life events. Actually, I'm going to talk about in real life events for just a minute. I have had the pleasure of being to a lot of the big Comfy events, and it is such a treat to go meet people in real life. So if you are feeling socially awkward, you're feeling anxious, you're feeling, like, oh, I don't know, I can't make friends. When you go to a place where everyone loves the same weird niche thing, you are instant friends. Okay. So just go say hello to anyone there and just start nerding out with your new friends. Okay. The events are super duper fun. And so, I'm an ex introvert myself. I understand what it feels like to try to just put yourself out there, but trust me, go talk to people and find out that you are exactly the same as them. We are all just a bunch of dorks dorking out in the dorkosphere. So come dork it out.
Hell yeah.
You friggin' dorks. You friggin' dorks. Yeah, and I've met some of the people I call my closest friends at these events because we still talk every day. Like just go. And if you can't go, that's cool too. That's what these streams are for. That's what the Discord Hangouts are for. Also, the Discord Hangout is a great place to just get your feet wet. You can lurk, but you can also talk. It's all good. We'd love to hear what you're working on. Love to hear what you're up to. So we'll be back on Discord on Thursday of next week. We'll be back on the stream on Tuesday, and we'll be back on the stream on Friday. We also have a bunch of really cool events coming up next week. So stay tuned, friends. Follow us on all the places. Follow Trent everywhere. It's at Flipping Sigmas everywhere. Discord too. Flipping Sigmas on Discord. You'll see he's probably helped you before. So thank you much, friends. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's one in LA as well. Yeah, there's events everywhere. Comfy, come to London. We would love to come to London. Let's figure that out. I would love to come there. All right, thanks, friends. Thanks again. I'm going to say thanks 16 more times, and then we're going to leave. All right.
Really appreciate it.
No, thanks, Trent.
Yeah, y'all take it easy.
Bye-bye.